These are the machines that we use in rhinoplasty. This one is the ultrasonic machine that we use to make precise cuts. These are the tips that we usually work with. The beauty of these tips is that they vibrate in a high frequency, and they have these little saws that help us to cut the bone, but it does not cut the underlying tissue. So that will promote the bone not to get destabilized. In the past, when we used the chisel and hammer, we would have a lot more breakage, and it would be a lot more difficult to give the results that we wanted. As shown in this demonstration on an egg, we will simulate what this machine does on the bone. As you know, it has the egg has an underlying membrane, and you'll see that this will only cut the hard part of the bone, allowing the membrane to remain intact. So this allows us to give us straight cuts if we need, and we can also make circular cuts and just about any shape that we want. This is a demonstration. Obviously, the egg shell is a lot thinner than the bone, so it is a lot more difficult to conserve the membrane intact. But as you can see in this demonstration, it is completely intact. And that allows us to do more precise cuts and not damaging the tissue underlying it. And that also allows us to have more precise reshaping of the bony pyramid in a rhinoplasty, as you can see in this demonstration. It allows us to do cuts in every direction that we need to reshape it. It is just a fantastic tool. In my hands, it has made a world of a difference on how I can offer precise results to my patients. I also use the micro drill with diamond burrs, and we are going to demonstrate in a little bit. These are some of the burrs that we utilize, and they are for different uses, but I'm going to demonstrate with a round burr. This allows us to reshape bones in a different manner. And we're about to see in this demonstration how this works. So we're going to place the tip on the micro drill. This is the machine right here. As you can see, we can have them in many shapes. This is just a small drill that we usually utilize to drill down specific areas of the nose, but this is just for a demonstration. Just to see the difference, the piezotome usually does precise cuts when we want to remove bone. It can also reshape, but it takes a lot longer. With the diamond burrs, we can really reshape it, and it doesn't drill a hole. It makes a precise remodeling or reshaping. As you can see here, and it also has the advantage that it does not damage the underlying tissue as well. So the risk of having instability of the bony pyramid is greatly diminished. I'm going to let this run just a little bit, just so that you can really see it and see how that looks. As we continue, we can see how the eggshell is being drilled out, and we start to see the membrane underlying it. Here you have to be a lot more careful not to drill holes or to make just a trench where you don't want it. That is why you have to have a lot of training with this tool so that you are able to do it precisely. It's the same thing the membrane underlying conserves. The other one makes precise cuts, and this one allows us to reshape the bone, sometimes without having to do cuts or osteotomies on the bone, because just by reducing how the bone looks, it will look a lot more refined. So these are the main tools and technology that I'm currently using. They are a great help. And this is what I like to offer to all my patients. Precise in everything and in every aspect. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope to see you soon here in Puerto Vallarta to have your rhinoplasty needs with me. Have a great day.